What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Zach. This is your mental health check-in. How are you? What's on your mind? Please be 100% honest. And that's the thing. So many people don't realize how important mental health is. Because mental health, someone's mental health is extremely important. But people can mess with you. And they can mess with your mental health. And it goes for somebody, people with disabilities, because so many people see others with disabilities and think, oh, we can say this, we can do that, and it ain't gonna bother that person. And that's where a lot of people are screwing up. That's where a lot of people fuck up. I'm just gonna come out and say it. That's where a lot of people fuck up. Because no matter your position, or, maybe you have just a disability of some kind that has you in a wheelchair. Mine, like I said, mine is level 1 spina bifida, which only affects my balance. That's it. And for me, being 36 years old, I've been laughed at, lied to, led on, judged, bullied almost 4 times because I have a wheelchair. Why? Because people think, he's in a wheelchair, we can just get away with this or get away with that. And he won't say nothing. He won't do nothing. Just like pretty much being a smart ass is what they are. I'm gonna come on and just say it. But I promise you this: no matter a person's disability, their mental health is just as important as everyone else's. And even my mental health got messed with a bunch, longer than I can tell you. But, my whole life, at some point, yes, they got screwed with. Sometimes, yes, more than others. And it sucks. Because, again, people see that I have a wheelchair and think they can just say and do whatever, and it won't affect me. And it sure the hell does. It'll fuck with your mind more than what a lot of people might think or, realize. But let me assure you this: no matter whether you're someone that, walks the walker or even crutches, or maybe you're an amputee of, a leg or an arm, a hand, or whatever the case may be. But let me tell you something. Your mental health is just as important as everyone else. It's just as important. And people don't realize that. It's sad. It's sad that I got to say and say this, because you would think a lot more people would realize that. But I say that as this because, you know what? I'm one of those, even though I've been through it, even though I've been through that hell, that heartbreak for 36 years, almost 37 years in October. But I'm one of those persons that if I see somebody getting bullied or, mistreated and it happens right in front of my face, you can be 20 feet apart, away from me. If I see it, guess what? I'm jumping in. I'm going to jump in because I don't put up with that. I won't put up with someone getting mistreated. No matter who you are. Because you know what? You're just as human as everybody else. A lot of people don't realize that. I don't care what no matter what your situation is. Whether, like I said, whether you're in a wheelchair, a walker, or even a walking cane, or crutches. Again, maybe you're an amputee. But you're still just as human as everyone else. And yeah, there's going to be a lot of haters. But with that said, and there's going to be a lot of haters, and there's going to be a lot of bullies. But with that said, fuck the haters, fuck the bullies. Because dang it, you are human. 100% human. With a 100% different, but 100% true story about you. Each and every one of us have a 100% different and 100% true story about us. Just like, what I've told you about me, all I've been through. When it comes to dating or whatever, or when it comes to what I've talked to you about my disability. No matter what, I'm just like a person walking. But because I have a wheelchair, I always get looked at a whole hell of a lot different. From a lot of people. And sadly, yes, it's females as far as the dating and relationship goes. Because like I said, I got about 6 years ago. I think it was now. It was about 6 years ago. I'm doing the math right in my head. I went and worked out at a different gym. Because for a while, I was going to I had 2 gyms I was working out at. And the one gym that I went to before a lot of crap, for a lot of hell went down, had an upstairs. No worries. Had an elevator. I'll get to that in a minute. And you know what? I went upstairs, because that's where the workout equipment was. Lo and behold, I saw somebody that I knew, that I pretty much knew my whole life growing up. And little old me decided to try to ask that person out, which I did. And, the best way that I knew how to, considering all the hell that I've been through, I'll put it that way. And to my face, told me that they was taking a break. But they weren't taking a break. That was just their lie to me to make me think that. I waited a few days, And then I called that person out on it. They tried to lie about it, saying it wasn't true, but then they admitted it. Now I blocked that person out of my life. So that's what I'm saying to you. You're gonna get so many people that try to, take advantage of you. And they try to mistreat you, I guess is the best way to say it. And they think, oh, we can get away with this and get away with that because this person has a wheelchair, or this person has a walker, or this person has crutches. Okay? You see somebody that's got a walker, or somebody that's got a wheelchair, or somebody that's got a walking cane, or whatever the case may be. And let me tell you something. Take that wheelchair away. Take that walker away. Take that walking cane away. Or take those crutches away. And what do you have? You have a 100% human. They're 100% different, but 100% true story. And I say that because, like I said here before all this, I say all this to say, look, your mental health is a hell of a lot more important than some people realize, or what some people, think that they may think that you don't realize it because of because of your disability, and they think, oh, we can just get away with things, and that's not right. Now, with that said, there's a lot of good people out there. A whole hell of a lot of good people out there. And you know what? I've been blessed, more than blessed, I'll put it that way, to know those great people. And you know what? Some of those people that I know personally also go through the same hell. Maybe it's different situations, but we all go, but they go through the same hell that I do. Different, like I said, different situations, but still. And yes, they're walking. Now, I'm not trying to say things like this just to make people feel bad for me, but I'm saying this to make an awareness. To make an awareness. To say, look, no matter whether you're walking, you're sitting, whether you're an amputee, or maybe you're on a walker, or crutches, or even a wheelchair, you're 100% human, with a 100% different, but 100% true story about you. And yes, I am still in the process of wanting to make this a working, paying job. Why? Not because I have to, because I want to. Because that's how I was born and raised. It's not what I've been through, but that's how I was born and raised. I love to help people. And that's exactly why I stay here on YouTube. Yeah, I had, in the beginning, I had to change my content. I was showing my workouts for a while. But I had to change that content, unfortunately, which again, understandable. But you know what? When I saw one, like I said, one comment on a YouTube video back when I first started, that said, because of you, I'm still alive. Because of you, I'm not in that dark, depressive spot I'm in, or was in. And that's why I stay on this. That's why I stay here on YouTube and try to make as many YouTube videos as I can. And try to, help, try to help others to be the best you that you can be. Because damn it, you are the best. And you're the best more than you may know. So always keep being you. And let nothing or no one hold you back. I love y'all. And again, if there's anything that you would like to hear, let me know in the comments. And I will get that done for you. Also, when I reply to your comments, and I see that you also have a YouTube channel, and I'm not subscribed to you, I will subscribe to your YouTube channel as well. Keep going. Keep being you. Much love. I'm proud of you. And let's get it.